right, welcome back everybody. This is Team Turn 3, and today we're here for a special new segment, a special new series, budget battles. So we're all playing decks that are sort of in the range of $500 US. Adam Adam decided to play 4 colors with a more expensive mana base, so I guess your deck is just going to be kind of bad with expensive lands. And
fine.
And you're a little bit over budget, but we'll
550 is like reasonable.
Well, we'll let it go this time.
Oh.
But next time, don't play 4 colors.
That's all I'm able to do. It's the only thing I can win with, it seems.
Oh, who knew?
Anyways, so on that note, Adam, I believe you won the die roll this time, so why don't you take it away?
All right.
Hey guys, Adam here. Today we're going to be playing Thrasios Tymna Budget Paradox Scepter Storm. This is based off Lil Brother's list from Tapped Out. We've made a few budgetary modifications, dropping a lot of our mana rocks for mana dorks in order to bring the cost down. We're subbing in Selvala and Priest of Titania as like our big mana dorks, and we're being more deliberate in assembling our combo rather than aggressively trying to tutor it up or wheel into it. So, for our first hand, we had an Aetherflux Reservoir, a Fabricate, Lotus Petal, Spell Pierce, Vampiric Tutor, Preordain, and Praetor's Grasp. We have some cool cards in this hand, but obviously we don't have a land, so we can't keep it. So we ship it back, and with our second hand, we get a Mana Vault, Swords to Plowshares, Priest of Titania, Mystic Remora, Command Tower, Selvala Explorer Returned, and Wooded Foothills. This is pretty good. We can play Mystic Remora hoping to get some early card draws, get down a Mana Vault, and then play either Selvala and Priest of Titania to get ourselves some mana, and hope to draw into our win from there.
Hey everyone, Neven here. Today I'm playing Budget Food Chain Tazri. I'm not going to go into too much detail about Food Chain Tazri right now since we've played this deck so many times, but the whole idea of this deck is to resolve Food Chain, cast one of my cast from exile creatures such as Miss Hollow Griffin or Eternal Scourge an infinite amount of times to create an infinite amount of mana, cast Tazri, then look for one of her WinCon allies, Helmar Excavator, Hagar Diabolist, and Calastria Healer. Now since it's a budget deck, what took a hit here I found was a lot of the mana base. So I was missing a lot of the fast rocks, a lot of the interaction, a lot of the good mana dorks, let's say like Noble Hierarch and such, or Dark Confidants. So things I had to compensate for was tutors and interaction. So some notable cards here like Misdirection. Obviously I couldn't play with Force of Will, a Divining Witch, which was just another fast tutor for me. Something I found spicy that I always wanted to try out in this deck was Arcane Adaptation, transforming all my cards or all my creatures into allies, which I could actually tutor for with Tazri if I actually needed to. Playing with cards that actually give me transmute, so I could search for Food Chain, such as Drift of Phantasms, and other tutor cards such as Sterling Grove. My starting hand was a Lotus Petal, Cyclonic Rift, Island, Windswept Heath, Carpet of Flowers, Swamp, and Calastria Healer. This hand, though I had ramp, really had no interaction, and there's no card draw, no tutors, nothing in here, so I decided to put this one back. My second hand was a Plunge into Darkness, Calastria Healer, Counterspell, Lotus Petal, Laboratory Maniac, City of Brass, and Temple Garden. I had ramp, I had Counterspell, I had a counter, and, I wish I had maybe one more tutor or maybe some more card draw, but this is the hand I decided to keep.
Hey guys, Jesse here. Today I'm playing a budget Teferi Temporal Archmage deck. So this is your classic mono blue stacks control / combo deck. And these days it's kind of more of a combo deck than a strict stacks type deck. Basically what we're trying to do is play a bunch of stacks pieces to slow down the game. Cards like Winter Orb, Cursed Totem, as well as Stasis. In the meantime, trying to assemble a combo of Teferi himself with the Chain Veil. The way the Chain Veil works is that as long as we have 3 permanents capable of generating 5 mana, we can continue activating the Chain Veil with Teferi's -1 ability to untap it, netting mana, and then ultimately running Teferi down and then recasting him. Our recasted Teferi we'll see previous activations of the Chain Veil because it changes the rules of the game. And this will allow us to continue netting mana by first ticking up Teferi to increase his loyalty to offset the ever-increasing cost thanks to the commander tax. So basically, what we've done to budget this deck is that we've taken out some of the most powerful interaction pieces, so things like Force of Will and Mana Drain, as well as Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale, obviously, and we're losing a little bit of resiliency by not running cards like Time Twister and Time Spiral. But for the most part, because we're a monocolored deck and because we're not running like overly expensive stacks and interaction pieces, the core of the deck is still very, very strong, and it still feels like a Teferi deck. So I highly recommend you check it out if you want to build a quite strong budget competitive EDH deck. Alright, so my opener this game was a Grafdigger's Cage, an island, a Cursed Totem, another island, a Thirst for Knowledge, a Whir of Invention, and a Thran Dynamo. So this is not the most explosive hand by any means, but I'm going to keep it because, well, we've got some very good interaction in the form of a Cursed Totem and Grafdigger's Cage. So Cursed Totem in particular is extremely good against Yisan, as is Grafdigger's Cage, but it just happens to also be incidentally very good against Food Chain Tazri, as well as Thrasios. Additionally, Grafdigger's Cage can shut off cards like Yawgmoth's Will, which can shut off a few of the storm lines. We have a couple of lands, so we're okay on that front. Thirst for Knowledge is going to allow us to dig. Whir of Invention can find us another stacks piece, but also theoretically later in the game could find us the Chain Veil. And we already have one of our permanents that's going to generate 3 mana for us in the form of Thran Dynamo. So I would say that while it's not explosive, this hand is pretty solid.
Hello guys, this is Carlos, and for today we're playing budget Yisan build. Yisan is basically the deck that everybody points to when somebody asks what deck they can play in a budget to just like in a competitive meta. Well, this time I decided to just build a really conservative build. I'm not running Gaia's Cradle, not running like some mana rocks like Mox Diamond or Chrome Mox or Mana Creep. I'm not running any of that. And also decided not to run any fetches and no stacks pieces. So like I said, this is just like a very conservative build with the price range and what you're trying to do. The general game plan is, as always, we're going to cast Yisan on turn 2. And after that, we're going to try to generate some amount of like card advantage by activating Yisan every time we can, be it in our turn or during other people's turn across the turn cycle. Eventually, we want to get an infinite mana combo. We can get Temur Sabertooth with Wirewood Symbiont and Quirion Ranger to generate infinite mana. We can also get Selvala, Heart of the Wilds with Temur Sabertooth and Greek Oak Guardian to generate infinite mana. We also have another combo with the same Selvala and Umbra Mantle. And additionally, we have other dogs that can tap for a lot of mana, so we can use either the Umbra Mantle of Staff or Domination to just like kind of like draw our whole deck. We will tutor all the creatures we can with Yisan, and then we can like eventually kind of like draw our whole deck. There are many things that you can do with all this mana. We can also, once we have all our deck in, we can just like beast within every permanent. That we also get rid of the beast tokens we're going to give to our opponents. And yeah, we can also just like maybe draw a Haste Enabler and attack for the win with huge creatures. So I'm very comfortable playing this deck. I think it's like, even if it isn't like in a conservative price range, it is still a very solid deck. So our opener hand was Warwood Lodge, Beast Within, a Forest, Priest of Titania, Irish Mystic, Quest for Renewal, and Scavenger Grounds. I decided to keep this hand because we have 3 lands. One there is a green source. We also have 2 mana though, so we will be able to generate a lot of mana. to dump into Yisan and then get another creatures to help us in the game plan. We also have Quest for Renewal, which will allow us to untap our creatures on all turns during each turn eventually. And we have 2 pieces of interaction in Beast with Him to destroy problematic permanents and Scavenger Grounds, which is just like a general good utility land to have. So yeah, this hand seems really solid, and I decided to keep it.
So I have no clue how good it's gonna be, but Command Tower into Mystic Remora. Yep. Go ahead, Niven.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know how good that's going to be. We are like all playing like mana dorks, and well, not all of us, but most.
I'm gonna play a Temple Garden tapped turn.
Ooh,
What?
it might have been better than expected. Well, I'm not gonna feed the fish. I'm gonna just play an island and pass.
Do I want to feed the fish?
Just play a mana dork.
Yeah, that's also an option.
There you go.
Oh, this is officially the worst fish. Alright, so I'll untap.
Are you gonna pay for your fish?
I will ask for a die so I can pay for my fish.
All right.
And I'll pay for my fish.
I anticipate that this is gonna be a slower format than cEDH
A little
typically
bit.
is.
I will play a Wooded Foothills. I will crack it for an Overgrown Tomb. Pay 2 life for that. I will go
man.
to 37 and I'll play a Mana Vault.
All the pain. Why a mana ball?
I have no response.
I got nothing.
Alright, so I'll just search for my land. You can go ahead and
No misstep for that.
I'll play a City of Brass. And turn.
Interesting. I'll draw. Oh boy. I'll play an island. And I guess I'll let you draw a card, Adam.
You
Oh,
sure you
boy.
want to do that?
I'll play a Curse Totem.
Would you like to pay 4? Alright,
You got it.
I'll draw a card as soon as I'm done shuffling.
Well, I hope
Yep.
it's good. So I untap my turn. Draw. Whoa. Not sure what to do now. How many cards in can you have right now, Adam?
In hand?
Yeah.
6?
6.
Why is this relevant?
Because don't think I was going to play a non-creature spell, but I think I'll pass this and attack you for 1. I don't know.
Why me?
I don't know, man.
Kill the man with the curse totem.
You still have Ad Nauseam in your deck.
Yeah,
I don't think it's that good in this format.
We'll see. Yeah, just go.
I think it's still good somehow.
Untap. Upkeep.
All right.
I won't be paying.
Cantrip fish.
There we go.
Yep,
Good.
cantrip fish. That costs 2 mana. And I will draw for turn.
I'm all about denying that turn to Yisan. Life.
Man, like, what the hell?
Oh, it's Tymna.
Yep, gotta protect myself. God, this is so bad. Go ahead.
Yep, nothing on step. See, I'll play
Oops.
Yavimaya Coast. Lotus Petal.
Ruh-roh.
Well, should have saved the fish.
You're going to be drawing cards from Tymna anyway. And gaining life to make your Adnals better.
Well,
I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, okay.
I'll draw.
Oh, yeah.
I'll play a Sol Ring.
Okay.
Interesting predicament here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast Thirst for Knowledge.
Okay.
That resolves.
Sorcery Speed, okay.
yeah.
Perfect. All right. And then I'll discard Lotus Petal. Make a land drop. Cast Grafdigger's Cage.
Wow. Okay, so Carlos loses.
Maximum disrespect, okay.
And yeah, after that I'm done.
Okay, I'm gonna proceed to my upkeep on top. Draw. Well, we still need to go with our plan, so I'm going to cast Yisan.
A brave man.
I mean, the moment these two things are out of the battlefield, I just need to have him available.
Going on
It's
when you
true.
cast Yisan?
Yeah, I'm going to attack Univen with my two guys.
Sure. 38.
Spread the love.
Yeah.
You also have Ad Nauseam in your deck, so
Yep.
No, just that, nothing else. You can go, Adam.
I will draw for turn. Oh. Go to combat. I will attack Niven with Tymna.
Another 2.
I will gain 2. Begin my second main. Trigger.
Mhm.
I will pay 1. Go to 36 to draw a card. Yeah. Well, I guess we're just gonna play a Waste Not and pass.
oh boy.
Waste not, eh?
Yeah.
I think that's acceptable. Just wait for the wheel, maybe.
I wish there were a wheel coming.
Is that turn, Adam?
Yep.
Alright.
It shuts off Yawgmoth's wheel.
Crafting
Yeah, I know.
Cage.
Are you sure you know?
Yeah, I'm just double checking that it does.
And some people forget, apparently. How are you doing, even? Are you going to blow the field and you're going to destroy these two artifacts for me?
Nah, you could deal with that yourself, I think.
Yeah.
Just main phase your Ad Nauseam, obvious.
Alright, well, I want a blocker, so I'll pay myself for 1. That. I'll play Calastria Healer and gain 1 life.
Ah.
And you each lose a life.
Oh no.
Wow.
I go to 35.
So, do you do
Turn.
anything?
Nope,
Yeah?
that's it.
Alright, I'll untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play an island?
Yeah. Cast Teferi?
It seems unsafe.
Oh, yeah. Who knew, right? Oh, I don't need to tap my creator. Well, better say, I cannot tap my creators for mana and stuff, so...
I'll play Thran Dynamo.
Huh.
Big mana.
Thran Dynamo resolved, I imagine.
Well...
I'm
Another
gonna
4.
float 1 colorless. Thank you. I'll cast Manifold Insights.
Oh, yes!
Oh boy. I was
Alright.
thinking about including it here and ultimately decided it
I
wasn't.
believe in a good card,
enough.
but your deck has to be full of good cards for
Yeah.
it to be good, so...
It might not be as good. So I imagine that resolves.
Yeah, well, I mean...
It's the top 10 and we each
Yeah.
give you a non-land.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ooh,
Starting with you. So non-lands. There's good
What's-
cards.
was pretty good, right?
There are
Wow.
some good cards in here.
I wouldn't have minded just revealing fewer actual cards and more lands.
Well, you can have all the mana you want.
I think someone should maybe give me some interaction for Yisan, like perhaps a swan song.
No.
Wow.
No. I'm. You can have some mana.
Yeah,
No,
you,
no interaction, really? Jeez, guys.
yeah, you can work for your interaction you yourself.
All right. And the rest go on the bottom in a random order.
Make sure to shuffle those cards.
They're random.
Impulse.
No, I'm gonna cast Fellwurstone.
Oh god.
And I'll pass after that.
Untap.
Carlos, are you running Seeds of Innocence?
Yeah.
All right. I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. Especially because I just have 1 green source.
Well, I can't help you there. Sorry.
Ah, damn, man. Let's see. Going to cast Quiz for Renewal. Or whatever.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So are we on plan beat Jesse to death? I think that's what this is devolved into.
No, you still have ad nauseum.
Yeah, I mean, I want to beat Jesse to death, but I can do that later. So, Niven, still going at you, man. I need some.
He has a 1/2
I
out.
have a 1/2.
You have a 1/2? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Forget about that then.
No, I'll block your priest. It's already declared.
It's already declared. Ah, you wanna play it like that?
I'm kidding.
Oh man, I'm so blind today. I'm not processing information well enough. Yeah, let's do the right thing. You, Adams.
Yes.
Oh man.
There.
Pass me a
Jeez.
die, please.
I'll go down to 33.
In what universe do I care about being beaten down from 39 life?
I think in all universe, man. Ah, you mean in the game?
Yeah.
Ah, in the game. Okay.
On mono blue.
You can go, Adam.
All right. So we'll draw. Oh my. We're gonna hit Jesse.
All right, I'll take 2.
I'll go up to 15, pay 1 down. Rather, I'll go up to 35, pay 1 down to 34, and draw a card. And now let's see if anyone in the world floating. Oh, I don't even have to.
Yeah. See, no one gave me the counterspell.
Can I
of
have
course.
a die?
Yep.
Thank you. So floating is for that. So floating 1 colorless.
Yep.
Whispering Man.
Whispering Man. I'm okay with this.
No,
Well-
he's got waste knot out. This is terrible.
It's Windfall.
All right. Taking 1 damage. I'm gonna negate that.
You sadden me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good decision because he would have gotten a lot of mana from me. I have no creatures in my hand.
All right.
So you are flooded. That's what you're saying.
Yes. With my
Yep.
with my 1 floating. Chalice for 2. Well,
Yep.
kicked once rather. And I will pass after that.
I guess actually would have gotten a lot of card draw from me if I have no, because it's lands, right?
Yeah.
Lance is at 2 black mana.
Lands add mana, creatures make tokens, and everything else makes cards.
You would have had a lot of cards. It would have been reasonable.
You also have blockers. Oh man. Turns out you have bought that Titania
Go
stone
ahead.
before coming.
All right. I will draw. Step 1. Preordain.
Uh-huh.
I'll add this to my hand. Put this at the bottom. Not technically how you resolve preordain, but how I choose to, I guess.
Oh. You're cheating, that's what you're saying.
Yes, exactly. Cards in hand, Niven?
5.
Jeez, Jesse, why so worried?
2 colorless. And a blue. I'll use the blue and a colorless to impulse.
Mm-hmm. You really want interaction that badly or something else?
Yeah, I'll add this to my hand. Bottom. I'll cast Teferi.
Huh. Okay.
Okay, so Teferi beats.
Teferi resolves, I guess.
Sure.
We'll go ahead and minus Teferi.
So tapping 2 lands and the mana rocks again. Yeah. So what do you do now?
He casts Chainveil and he wins.
Float a colorless. I'll cast the Chainveil.
Counter spell, please.
Do you have anything?
I mean, I have 1 colorless.
Of course I don't have anything.
Take myself for 2. Counterspell that.
Very good. We didn't give the man any interaction.
Yep. Well, no, that's why you don't give him interaction, because
Then he does this.
it's protection.
Oh wait. Oh no.
I'll
No.
negate it.
No.
I can't win here, is the unfortunate part, because I won't be able to activate the Chain Veil.
Well.
Chain Veil pass turns out is not great, but
I suppose the Teferi is not sticking around either. So
Let's see. I think I'm 33. Crack that for black. 32. Plunge into darkness.
ooh,
I'm gonna pay. I'll pay 20 life.
yeah, but man, you don't have to do it all together right now. I mean, you can wait because no mana.
I have 1 blue.
Yeah.
But yeah, if he wants to plunge and exile his cast from exile creature as well as find food chain, knowing that I probably can't go off here.
Yeah.
This is a reasonable time to do it.
Okay.
So 20 life. 13. But the cards, I'm actually exiling a Tainted Pack, Diabolist, the Scourge, Regrowth, Misdirection, Noxious Revival, Mystic, Elves of Deep Shadow, Beastcaller Savant, Adnaz, Manipulate Fate, and Helmar Excavator.
So that's 2 of your WinCon allies, and the 3rd is in play.
What is this other? Is this just lands?
Yeah, those are lands are just.
I don't
Not to mention.
think you actually want to fight me on the stack here though. Like if the Chain Veil resolves, I probably don't win here because I only have 1 mana available. I've already activated Teferi.
Mm-hmm.
You should set up for your own win on the following turn, I think.
Yep.
Because Teferi is going to get beaten down, and you can always try to respond. I mean, by destroying the Chain Veil later. Like
No, that's true.
I went a little all in there, thinking that you were probably just representing something like Ad Nauseam or.
There's
another
also the
thing,
chance that Neon just has Fetching in his hand already.
but This is true.
Okay, so it resolves.
In which case, it still doesn't go anywhere, because if he exiles this ally to get out Tazri, he can no longer win.
Well,
there's
no, if he
another
casts
ally.
Food Chain and then cast Eternal Scourge.
That's fair enough. He does have enough mana to
Yeah.
put it out if he has a land.
And if he has any dorks in hand, he has protection now too. So yeah, okay, that resolves,
Yep.
and then I will pass with 1 blue up.
Okay, my
Because
turn.
Teferi's probably not surviving, but you're at 13 life, Niven?
And tap. Draw my card. Wow.
You could put him to 8 and keep Teferi around. Just saying.
Well, let's see. How should I spend my bitterness in this game? I mean,
Excuse me, or what?
my bitterness. Like, who should I target?
Your beats or are you bitter?
Bitter, yeah, bitter. My saltiness.
Okay.
You should kill that planeswalker there.
Well,
No, you should kill Niven.
I'm going to send 2 damage that guy, and then 2 at you. So I'm hoping for you to finish the job.
All right.
Yes, Jesse taught me well.
That's correct though, because that would actually deny him a card draw.
Yeah, I'm going to attack you with this 2. I'm going to attack you, Adam, with Yisan, and
I'll go to 32.
5 controls here. Oh, still we don't have. Wait. Turns out we have something to do. I'm going to. Can you pass me the Exile Song for a second? Oh no, there is Halimar Excavator in here too. Ooh, man.
No, but this is his last WinCon ally. His last WinCon ally is
see.
in play.
Okay,
This is true.
here you have. I'm going to.
I might be playing with that ally that makes.
Mana?
Yeah.
Get infinite mana.
Let's
Get
see.
Thrasios from your deck.
I'm going to cast Wrist Sweeper.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put your Eternal Scourge in your. Shuffle it in your library.
That does work like that.
Yep.
Niven shakes his head.
All right.
Well, this was a good day at the end. Well, no, wait. The day hasn't finished yet. Not. This is still a crappy situation, man. Why am I
So I
dealing
guess
with
it
these problems?
That play was incredible. What are you saying?
Yeah, I really like it, but still, this is still here. Jesse, you should like put this on the graveyard out of respect. Like just one.
I'll just tinker it for you, okay?
Okay.
Just make sure Untinker gets unbanned at the next BNR announcement.
Oh man, but yeah, that's my turn. You're going to.
All right.
Is okay. Upkeep. I untap my guys.
I'll take one. I'll go to 31.
Sure.
Go to combat. Kill.
Upkeep. Noxious Revival.
Rutro.
Ooh, and it's a sorcery.
Put Whispering Madness on top.
Yeah.
Wait,
Hold on.
do you want to dispel that?
I'll dispel the yeah.
Cracking the Lotus?
Yep.
Okay, well. Bought us maybe a turn there.
Only problem is that still Jesse can still recast Teferi on his turn.
I just need to top deck.
No, but you have enough to recast Teferi, and then like no wait, Teferi how much? No, you need 8 mana.
It'll be 8, yeah.
Sadly, I need to
6,
waste my
8.
time beating this Planeswalker to death.
All right.
I will gain 2 though, so I'll go up to 31.
3, 6, 8. Yeah, you have enough to recast Teferi and try to win again, or win. Actually,
Played Dark Slick Shores.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
How much did that cost you?
What?
From your budget.
This is cheap.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to Time Twister.
On a scale of basic land to Time Twister, this is incredibly cheap.
Gotcha.
okay. So can somebody get rid of the Curse Totem so I can like destroy the chamber?
So you can win.
So you can, yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, this is still this here. So
At this point, Sylvan Library.
That's reasonable.
I mean, in hindsight, I shouldn't have done this. I should have done something else.
In what?
In hindsight.
Hindsight.
Go ahead, Niven.
Like,
So Niven food chain in hand confirmed, I think.
why do I do this? Why do I take so?
Shaking his head.
I love you, Carlos. I love you.
But for real, if you can destroy this, I can just like get this out of the table.
Yeah, no one's gonna do that for you.
You still have Grafdigger's Cage, man.
Yeah, then you just need one piece of removal to just go off.
I'm gonna play a Sylvan Library and pass.
Well, if you guys can deal
Very
with
popular
Teferi,
play.
and I just because there's still like 8 mana.
Well, I don't think it's safe to cast Teferi now.
You think so? Because there is like 2 blue open in all directions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's safe. I'm not willing to take a chance here.
You're not willing. Oh man, Jesse, you're living your life so grown.
I mean, Adam still has like 7 cards in hand or something silly like that.
I think it's only like 4.
And what is this?
Oh, 5. Wow. There's a 5th card there.
No good. Well, yes, I mean, it's not that hard. You cast Teferi or you pass your turn. It's not that hard.
I guess I'm passing.
Ah,
Alright.
Finally, man.
I lose 2 life.
Yep. The Chainveil does the second thing.
Oh, well, draw my card. Draw a crappy card. Go, Adam.
Oh wait, hold on. Before you untap Adam.
So in Carlos's end
Yeah,
step.
on Carlos's end step.
Yep.
So why didn't I attack? Ah, man, such a waste.
Attempt to overload Cyclonic Rift.
I mean, I'll give him that much, sure.
All right.
So we're all cool with that?
Can take my turn.
Yep.
All right. So we will play a Flooded Strand. Sylvan Library. I'll crack the Flooded Strand. I will go and get a...
Hello, Fountain.
Breeding Pool.
Planes.
a basic plains.
Amazing.
Wow.
Tap it for a mana vault. And play a waste knot.
Seems reasonable.
7 cards in hand. I will pass turn.
Play Scattered Groves tapped.
Wait, what? You're really playing that?
Yep.
Ugh.
I had to clear out my binder.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
And summon my brain pass.
End step. I'm going to War of Invention for x equals 3.
X equals 3.
Yeah.
Resolves? Alright. So I'm going to get a Torpor Orb.
Cool.
Seems good.
Sorry, Carlos.
Don't worry, I'm not too worried, you know.
So you basically have the 3 cards assembled that say Carlos can't win.
Well, also Niven. And I will move to my draw step. I'm going to Stroke of Genius for x equals 3.
Targeting?
Myself.
Okay.
Does that resolve?
Oh man, even if only you had your misdirection.
Yes. And like a Miss Holograph in my hand.
Alright. Play an island. Okay, well I'm going to play Chrome Mox
Oh.
and exile.
Oh,
Windfall
Windfall,
too.
no man, you're no fun. They don't want, you don't want to draw items that give them all the card, mana, ad nausea and zombies.
Turns out I don't want to.
I need a sound clip that give them all that mana and ad nauseum zombies.
Yeah, you can go to town, beat people to death, and draw cards.
Alright, so we're going to reshape. And here we're going to sacrifice probably just Fellwar Stone. Nah.
I think you can give up the cursed totem.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm going to sacrifice Fellwar Stone. Does that
Oh,
resolve?
man.
Yep.
Cool.
Winter Orb.
And I'll pass the turn after that.
Pass the turn. Okay, so
And
I
I'll
have,
lose 2 life.
have priority now. Let me see. Huh. You put me in an awkward spot.
That's what I was hoping.
I'm missing one card from my hand. Where is it? Ah, here it is. 2 blue mana up. How many cards do you have in hand, Jesse?
2 cards.
2 cards?
Yeah.
Is one of them a counter spell?
Probably.
So you took damage for the...
I did.
Yeah.
How much are you at?
33.
Alright.
You know, Jesse, I want to... Than you being like kind of like a douche to me during this game, I would like to repay the favor.
I'm not being a douche to you.
Who's a
I'm
douche
just
to you?
playing cards.
Yeah, I take that personally.
They're just good against you.
He takes your playing cards very personally.
Didn't you know that? Man, we play a lot. You should know this already. I'm going to be within your chain veil for
Okay.
your insolence.
I'll get a 3/3. Oh wait, so I don't lose 2 life. Or you're doing it on my end step.
Yeah, Jesse.
Okay. Cool. Fair enough.
You've given him a blocker. What have you done?
Oh man, I mean, I get rid of the chain veil, and then later I can just like scavenger grounds.
Sure.
There's also Grafdigger's Cage in play.
Yeah. So, but it's just like creature cards.
I can't cast it from the graveyard, but I wasn't planning on doing that anyway, I guess.
If only you run Reconstruction and or Argivian Fine.
I'm not running either. I own both of those cards.
What a disgrace. My turn on top.
But,
Draw.
you know, I can't get my Yawgmoth's Will and cast my Chain Veil from the graveyard.
Yeah.
So,
Peace within.
pay green and cast Wild Growth, enchanting. I don't know. Werewolf Lodge, I guess.
Alright.
Fair enough.
I'm going to end step. Let's see. Time to discard. Discard. I don't know. Let's see. 1, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this seems alright.
What are you discarding?
Burgeoning, Silver Muse, and Birds of Paradise.
So I'll make 2 zombies and draw a card.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Jesse, could I have 2 zombie tokens,
One
please?
second. Well,
Enjoy your zombies.
2 zombies, and I will draw 1 card.
If only somebody didn't like Cyclonic Rift, while I had just 1 green source and then also Winter Orb.
Okay, so he has one. He has like 4 mana. He has a couple of zombies now, and he drew a card.
Well,
He didn't discard any lands, he didn't get any mana.
No, I meant from you're gonna untap one land.
yeah.
You have a mana vault.
I don't know, man. You
So,
deal with this,
untap-
Jesse. Deal with this, man.
Upkeep, draw.
Oh man, this is not a good day for green players.
I'm at 30. Wow, these are bad.
Draw all of them.
Rip. Just draw all of them. Yeah. You see new cards next turn.
It's only
Easy life.
whenever an opponent. You imagine if they also come when you discard,
Oh, that would be wonderful.
it would be broken.
Oh, it'd be so good. So good.
We'll play an Exotic Orchard.
Yeah, tapped for everything. Yeah.
Tap Mana Vault. Play a Simic Signet. And tap the Simic Signet for... I need a blocker.
You need a blocker.
blockers. You have
What are you
zombies.
talking about?
Yeah, but
You want to cast Tymna or something, or what?
I'll play Sylvan Caryatid.
That's
To combat.
attack me, or attack Niven, or attack
Well,
him.
He also has
How much is
the
Niven?
pistol.
No, Niven has counter spells. I don't want to.
But wait,
I don't
then-
want to make him upset.
That's why you want to kill him,
Yeah.
so that he doesn't have the
I'll
counter spells.
discard. I'll go to end step.
Okay,
I'll discard this
fair enough.
and pass.
all right.
You're just setting up to Scepter next turn. That's all.
And tap.
No.
Temple Garden.
I wish I were this lucky.
Sylvan Trigger.
I wish I were that lucky.
Curse Totem also turns off Thrasios. Is the joke?
Mm-hmm. Good joke.
Oh man. Where's my seeds of innocence?
Please no.
I'm just waiting to draw them, man. That's the only thing I'm waiting for. I think I'm going to put Creeping Corrosion in this deck now. And Titania Sun. And everything that deals with all artifacts in the field.
Well, yeah, in Budget Commander, I think that's what you want to be doing.
Yeah, man, I was so foolish not to do it.
And that's turn.
Jesse untaps his land and all his mana rolls. Blah, blah, blah.
All my stacks parity breakers. Yes. I thought your deck was good into stacks.
Well, yeah.
It is just
I'll
not these
draw.
3 stacks pieces specifically.
Well, this I don't care too much, but this too, yeah.
Well, when this is out, you care about this.
Play an island.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast Teferi.
Uh-huh.
Teferi resolves.
Oh boy. Here it comes again.
Mm,
Something break parity.
Well, he doesn't have the Chain Veil anymore, but he has a token.
Beast Beats.
I'm gonna minus Teferi. Target 1, 2, 3, and the Thran Dynamo.
Not your other island?
Turns out I untap 1 land per turn. It actually makes no difference here. Well, plays around some things a little bit. I will cast Copy Artifact.
Targeting.
It's when it resolves.
Oh. I'm just gonna
Ooh,
Abrodicate.
that's dangerous.
Finally. Oof, thank you.
All right, Copy Artifact
Yeah,
resolves.
yeah.
All right.
ETB effect. Well, rather resolves what is enter as.
It's going to be All right, we're gonna go for another Thran Dynamo.
Oh man.
Tap it. Play Mind Stone.
Crack it.
Crack the
it,
Mind Stone.
draw a card.
Draw a card.
Oh man. By the way, so you really don't run neither Argivian Restoration or Reconstruction? Man, there are rigorous effect.
I'm
in
not
blue.
running them in this build. No.
Oh man, people never learn. Okay, on top, draw. Well, I guess I have to cast and play my Priest of Titania.
Lovely.
Yeah, because some douchebag decided to block all my plays. Jesse, I will never forget this, Jesse. Never. You can oh,
You
man,
can taste the salt.
yeah, man, so salty.
Well, that taps for mana now,
Yeah, at least
thanks to someone.
thanks to some how do you pronounce this? Camaraderie.
Camaraderie?
Okay, let's scrap that. Let's just scrap that.
I'll take 1, go to 21 for my mana vault. Go to draw.
Mhm.
Oh,
Do you have it, Adam?
no, but Carlos is going to be proud of me.
Oh,
Selvala?
oh, yes,
I could use some cards.
Same.
me too.
Yeah.
Niven?
Hey, wait, you sure you don't want to attack Teferi?
I have a blocker.
He's gonna lose it into a beast.
Man's got a block.
Yeah, but you have 2 zombies. They are worthless.
They're preventing me from being attacked by a 3/3.
How much life are you at?
21.
Yeah, man, whatever.
Yep. Niven, your turn.
Don't know, man, this place.
Sylvan Trigger.
It's okay. I have to get the chain veil back somehow.
You have 1 more turn to do it.
Yes, at some point I'm going
Why?
to crack my scavenger grounds and I'm going to exile all graveyard.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
I was nice enough to give the man an elf.
Oh yeah.
Scavenger grounds cost 2 to crack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to crack it right
Sure.
now, but I intended to crack it at some point. I mean, I'm really far behind. I need to start to build up my board again.
All right, I'm gonna float 2 colorless. I'll merchant scroll. So I merchant scrolled for Muddle the Mixture. I will now pay 2 blue and a colorless, and transmute
Transmute for? What do you have, Jesse?
a 2-drop.
Ron.
Can anyone guess what I'm getting?
Well,
No, don't look at it. Just guess.
it's an Ice Ground Scepter. Oh no! No! No, put it back! Put it back! Put it back! Quick! 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 Put it back! No! 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 Alright.
I'll cast Stasis.
Cool.
Stasis resolves?
Uh-huh. Well, for my part, I do nothing.
Okay. Now what do we do here? I guess I will tick up Teferi and Sleight of Hand.
Wait, what? You haven't done like Teferi this turn then?
Nope,
Okay.
I have not. I have to put one of these cards in my hand? Okay, I guess I'll put that one. I'll play an island. And I'll say go.
You haven't played any land this turn, you sure?
Yes.
You sure, Jesse?
Yes.
Okay. Draw my card. Such disappointment. Need to claim your ecstasis.
Sure, I'll gain 4 life. Why would you do that now?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Because I want to play some stuff at Sorcerer Speed. God damn it, Jesse, you make me so mad.
It's an instant. Now you're gonna let him untap.
Yeah, but then I cannot play my Elvish Mystic.
You see, I blew up the Curse Totem for him, so he's blowing up the stasis for me.
Fair.
Yeah, this is how friends treat each other, Jesse. You know, this
Nice.
not cool, Jesse. I go to my end step, so somebody's going to do something.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Well, So yeah, just end my turn.
It's because you just had like horrible flashbacks from the game where I stasis locked you guys. Is that it?
Man, all the games that you
So
managed to keep the
I'll
lock.
go down to 20 from my mana vault. I will go to draw.
Every time that you stasis, hello man, no please. And like just like one card away from breaking the lock, and then you put like a Talia or something like that.
Yes. Synergy.
But no man, I need to develop my board, Jesse. I've lost too much time thanks to you
I'm
again.
only gonna take one card.
So yeah, I need to cast my
You've
stuff.
lost
Jesse.
a lot of time. I don't know what turn it is, but
I don't know, Jesse, but I'm pretty
I'll
sure
play
you're.
a swamp.
nice swamp.
Yeah.
Thank you. They're very nice. They're very pretty.
Oh yeah,
Carlos, we are going to.
parlay
I have a land on top.
for it.
Impulse.
Wow, this card sucks.
Welcome to my reality.
But what? I gain 2 life. How does
Yeah.
this even work?
Yeah, you gain 2 life and withdraw the cards, and you gain 2 mana. So you have 2 green mana.
Wow.
Thank you for the forest. I really needed that.
Yeah, you did.
Instead of the life gain, still good.
But Bala is not a bad card. It's not a bad commander. And you have to use it properly though. So well,
Cast Tymna.
It's pretty good. Do you have response?
Nope.
No response. Carlos is
why do you look at me?
Carlos is playing green, so
I know what the next card is, and I don't particularly want it.
Well, but you will have to take that.
Trinket Mage?
Cool.
Torpor.
Oh, well, at this point, I'll just.
Scoop your cards up.
Like, yeah. That's
Well-
enough.
Now I'm just sad.
Oh man.
It's okay. You're gonna see what? One more card next turn?
I mean, Carlos, may I pretty please have a card draw?
Well, I don't intend to block with my elf, you know. I'm too far behind, like I say.
Yep. I'm at 11.
Jeez, why are we not killing Niven?
Because he has counter spells.
I don't know, Jesse. I mean, yeah, I don't know why we're not killing him. Well, maybe because I also lost all my creatures. Jesse had a Niven had a blocker.
8
Yeah.
cards in hand. I'm gonna discard Yawgmoth's Will.
Wait, you put that into the go?
You know what card I really miss? Time Twister. That card is good.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Go ahead.
But you have Days Undoing.
No, I don't have Days Undoing. That card is not good.
Just because you have
I
to
ran
end
it in
the turn.
Leovold back when.
Sure,
But
and
But yes,
Leopold.
but Jesse, you have time reversal or diminishing returns.
I don't. Those aren't very good. So the only card I would consider running, and I'm like kicking myself for not running it right now, would be Time Spiral.
Why don't you just put Reconstruction or Agivian Fine? Like
I have
But
ways
not
to
in the
get my
deck.
cards back. No, I have
Wait,
some.
what?
I have some recursion.
You have some recursion,
Yeah,
so
I do.
like Academy Ruins, Buried Ruin.
Yeah.
But those are lands. These are stuff that they give you. Man, you can even put in make intuition piles with those 2 cards. Like one is just a 5 mana Chain Veil, and the other is just a resurrection for the Chain Veil.
I'm 2 alive.
And you stack pieces just like that.
And discard Fire Covenant.
You're passing the turn
I'll draw a card.
while you do that. And wait, so what? How much life are you at?
I'm at 10.
Oh, you're-
11.
11. Okay. All right. You didn't want a Fire Covenant? It'd be pretty good.
Fire
Alright.
Covenant mic drop.
Draw.
I mean, we still need to beat
Oh,
Teferi
no.
to that.
All right, let's tick up Teferi here. Sleight of hand. Why is this happening to me? I'll add this card to my hand. Oh no. I'll play an island.
And
I'm thinking.
how many cards in hand you have?
3 cards.
Then how much do you have to think?
There's multiple lines I can take with the 3 cards.
Oh, damn. There is also a actual complexity and skills involved in here.
I guess I'll pass the turn after that.
You see? Damn it, Jesse. Go to my upkeep on top.
Jesse with the 3000 IQ play.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wait,
play
these
a
are all
forest.
on tap. Here, I have more mana. Please, Ugin. Please. Jim.
Let's see. At 1 green here. Actually. How should I do this? Well, I guess it doesn't matter that much. At 1 green, guess Finehorn Elf. And let me see.
Alice, you want to blow up that winter orb?
I would like to. At 4 green here. So 4.
He gets out of hand really fast.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't have destroyed the curse totem.
No, it's fine. If he wins, I'm much more happier than this winning.
Always. There is a bias in the table.
Jesse, I lose enough to you on a regular basis. I don't have to lose to you in the videos as well.
So Wrist Sweeper, casting it. We cool.
Yeah,
What did you add sir, with the Chrome box?
it's Windfall.
You can put it in your library.
Yes. I put it at the bottom of my
No, you chose your
Shovel.
library.
Oh my god. So okay, so my Chrome Box doesn't tap for any mana anymore.
Just to spite you a little bit.
Rip.
And use
Erroneous.
the other 2 mana to cast Fauna Shaman.
Wow, he gets out of hand really quick.
I'm not gonna do anything else after that. And since Niven get rid of his Fire Covenant and much more like, I don't know, not worry.
Well, it's in his graveyard.
Yeah, but he has like 2.
So it's
he doesn't have that much life.
Carlos, it's my turn.
Yeah, your
It's-
turn.
That's fair. But even just killing Priest of Titania and Fauna Shaman would be good.
But why Fauna Shaman though?
Because it's any creature in your deck.
Yeah, I know.
Even how much life are you at?
I'm at 11.
Oh man.
Oh, I can't single-handedly kill him.
But if I could clear the way to the beast, would you be able to take out Teferi?
Yes, I would love to. I would love to.
He wouldn't. Oh wait, would he be able to? Yeah, he could.
So, how much life are you paying by them?
None.
Oh,
Yeah, it's very sad. So I'll go to combat, Niven. Do you have something to remove the beast so I can?
Is it worth me countering?
Well, I'm also not going to be drawing it.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
Like, I'll do it.
Oh,
like,
okay, so he's gonna go for it.
Plashing the beast.
I gain 3 life.
wow.
All right, I don't really care. Sure.
all right. So, Teferi take 3. What? Take 6.
Yep.
And Jesse take 2.
All right, Teferi's died twice.
Ah, you didn't want to attack with Salvada.
Second main, I'll pay 1 life. I'll go down to 20, and I will draw 1 card.
How many cards do you have in hand right now?
A lot.
A lot.
Yes, and for that reason, we are going to parlay.
Parlay?
Mr.
Land.
Mora.
Yes.
Dig through time.
That's a lot of mana.
Yeah.
All right. So gain 3 life up to 23. 3 green. We will turn 1 into a green and a blue. Play a blue, and we'll play Jace's Archivist.
Oh.
Ha.
Baby. It's wheeling time.
Maximum spice.
With the 2 floating, we will play Felwar Stone.
Seems reasonable.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And since we're currently in a use it or lose it situation, we will play Lotus Petal.
You didn't forget to
And then discard a
discard. No, because it says. Yeah, 8.
You're at 8.
1, 2.
You didn't forget to
4,
discard last turn, did you?
I do have to discard a card. We will discard Kiora's follower.
Seems good.
Go ahead, Niven.
And even Demon, did you have a food chain at the end in your hand? When I resweeper your...
Well, you'll see.
Your sweeper's putting in work this game.
Yeah, you'll see once he Jace's Archivist.
You have to discard anything? I wouldn't do that.
Nope. I have nothing to discard.
Cards in hand, though?
7.
Okay.
End step.
Dig through time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of anything in my graveyard just because I don't need to, and it doesn't actually affect anything. I'll cast a Dig Through Time.
Man is
Cool.
digging.
All right. I guess that resolves. 5. Wow, that's a horrible Dig Through Time. I mean, it gets through cards. At least.
You put it in the bottom at random.
Yep. I will untap. 1 land. And a bunch of rocks. And this sad boy, Chromox, can go over there. And we'll drop return. Play an Inventor's Fair.
Uh-oh.
Like I care.
What's he gonna tutor for?
I don't know. I don't even know how many targets I have left in my deck.
I think it's just for life gain, guys.
Yeah. We should start beating him really quickly. I mean, we can do it in the game and real life. Both ways are fine with me.
That just went dark. Really fast.
Yeah. No, it's because in real life it's more easy than in the game, ironically.
1, 2, 3. I'll float 2, cast Voltaic Key.
Oh, no.
Do you see what I'm talking?
Untap Thran Dynamo. I'm floating one colorless.
Oh, no.
Tap Thran Dynamo. Sacrifice Inventor's Fair.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, man. So, what are you looking for? Do you have anything that...
Oh my goodness, that could be it.
Are you running Trading Post? You know, the only artifact that regrows other artifacts? That can regrow? Yeah.
Well, I don't know. He can even, like, he has such an absurd amount of mana, he can even just go get Expedition Map, crack it, get a land.
I'll get a Memory Jar.
Oh, okay.
Oh!
I'm gonna go ahead and cast it.
Yep.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Cool. Let me see. I'm going to untap Scavenger Grounds. Oh, yeah. This is Titania and the other stuff.
So Carlos wins?
Draw. Play my land for the turn.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So how many elf? Oh my god, man, there is so many elf. Ooh, I like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep. There are that many, turns out. Now, let me see. Yeah, let's add 7, we say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add 7 mana. I'm going to use 1 right away to activate Fauna Shaman. Discarding Sakura Tribe Scout.
I'll get a zombie.
Get your zombie. You cool with that?
Need more
Yep.
zombies.
Meanwhile, I'm just like, oh my goodness, guys.
Waste Not is just like a good value enchantment, I guess.
I'm going to go grab something.
Mhm.
So I discarded my Sakura Tribe Scout to get a Caustic Caterpillar.
That's pretty dangerous.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, what's he gonna blow up that's so bad? It's in his hand, you can wheel.
Well, now
Can't,
and
he has
out.
priority.
Yeah. Yeah, rest Jesse. Oh man. Oh, I'm so happy. Gas Caustic Caterpillar.
Do you have a response?
Of course not.
Do you have a response? I guess I'll delay it.
You are going to delay it. You are that scared, boy.
Of the caterpillar, yes.
Sure.
Alright. That's a three turns until a caterpillar?
I guess.
Oh no, he's gonna wheel.
No way. I have like 5 mana still.
This is terrible.
Gonna use 2 of that mana. Maybe I should have played this before, but oh well. Quest for renewal.
Sure.
As for renewal, I'm going to now going to use 2 mana here to tap Nykthos and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. 7 again.
Pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. So I have 8. Okay. Going to use 1 green to untap Fauna Shaman. Going to use another green to tap her again.
More dice, more dice, more
Yeah, I
dice.
need more.
Give them to us.
Gonna need a lot of those.
Yeah, who knew? Yeah, 3 here. Pass me 3. No, 1. So
Destroy the curse totem.
let's see.
Carlos never gets to play anymore, so I thought I'd let him play.
If I discard Yisan, I can put it in the command zone, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Is that a replacement effect? So it doesn't hit the graveyard?
That's correct.
Here. So Yisan, well, let's put this like this and this here. We're back.
So when you discard Yisan, even if it goes to the command zone, it still counts as you having discarded it. So I will get another zombie.
I guess. So let's see. Discard the Yisan to Fauna Shaman to get Null Mage Shepherd.
I don't know what that does.
What does that?
Okay, well, just take your time, read it.
Tap 4 untap creatures you control, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Neat. Here you go.
Thank you. 4, cast Null no.
What are we even blowing up?
Cast
Though?
Null Mage Shepherd? Well, I don't know. I need to resolve it first. But we're going to be blowing some stuff.
Well, yeah, actually, he's going to be blowing up things like every turn. Because those are all going to tap.
Wow, that's really dangerous. Okay, well, it resolves.
Well, you have no response. Do you have a response?
Nope.
And you? Well, you want to have this and this on the battlefield, Jesse? Do you want to?
That's
face
not
the
what you're
fate?
coming after.
Yeah, man. First, look at this shit and all this other thing. Well, I think we might to destroy this first. Then I have 3 other turns to like clear a little bit the board, you know.
Does anyone have any way to kill his creatures or anything? Killing that trinket mage, that beast token, that was so important.
It was.
Yeah, okay, I've got
Actually,
nothing.
Yeah.
You got nothing. Okay.
I've got nothing here.
Resolve.
Yeah.
So that 4.
But what can it destroy again?
Any artifact or enchantment.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And now he's going to do it every turn.
That 4. Oh!
He's so excited. So what are we
Uh,
blowing up first?
Well, I'm going to blow Waste Not first.
Why the waste not?
Because of
first,
the
though?
wheel you have.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to blow it up right this second. If he,
No, yeah, I have to.
all right, that.
I think it's reasonable to do
That's
it right
fine.
this second.
Yeah, because I tried to do it in Europe. Okay, Carlos, we're going to discard
It's gone.
and crack scavenger grounds. So yeah, bye Chainbill.
It's all graveyards, right?
Yep, whole graveyard. What did I lose? Not that much.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you're enjoying this game, Jesse.
You mean the 3v1?
It was time already that you received some of my pain, man. Oh man, yeah, you can go, Adam. Sword to plowshare this thing now. Okay, you want?
I approve.
So that happened when?
On your end step.
On my end step. Okay.
Finally, I'm not the target of something. You know, bounce Rich Sweeper back to your hand and put the Chainmail back into my deck. Just to send a message to them.
I could do that. Well, I don't know. We'll see what I do. So yeah, going to tap all my guys in your upkeep. So Adams, what do you do?
It's your upkeep, Adam. Apparently.
No, I'm still thinking if I want to end step something.
Okay.
So what? Are we in
Those
the
are all
end
tap.
step or what? Okay, so you sort to plowshare my null mage. What else do you want to do? Enlightened tutor.
Enlightened
Ooh,
tutor.
this could be really dangerous. Sure.
I'll find a paradox engine.
Ooh.
Oh man, that's happening, I guess.
It's happening. And I'll put it on top.
All right. Anything else?
I mean,
Draw step.
All right.
just
Now your stuff is all untapped.
can I untap my stuff? Yeah.
What are you casting?
Parlay.
Parlay.
Parlay. Okay.
Land.
Woodland Bellower.
Sure.
Silence. Ooh.
Rutrow. I don't like that.
Yep. So wait, so Silence, Woodland Bellower.
You gain 3 mana. 3 life.
An island.
Drift of
And-
Phantasms.
Alright. 3 mana, 3 life. Cast Paradox Engine.
Wait, what? Wait.
Niven, do you have a response?
But with what mana? Yeah, with all. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 all
I
that.
got nothing.
I mean, was.
And
Mana leak?
unless I pay 3.
Yes.
This is why you wrong Arcane Denial, Jesse.
Yep.
No other responses?
Okay. Engine resolves. Cast a Neverflowing Chalice.
Ah! He still had that.
That's a trigger on the stack.
Paradox Engine trigger.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Trigger resolves.
Okay, give me a second. What else do I. Do I have anything in my library that I could flash? I think not.
I could memory jar us and maybe find something else. Niven.
Yeah. Yeah. That could work.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so set this aside.
Yeah. 7.
1, 2, 3, 4,
6.
5, 6, 7. Oh, well, I have no.
Sad that I have to discard this stuff.
Trigger resolves.
Silence him.
I'm gonna silence you.
Yes!
Oh, punished. Okay.
Trigger resolves.
Trigger resolves. Well, that was just rude. Even how much life are you at?
11.
Oh, here come the beats.
Yeah, don't kill Niven because he's got counter spells for Jesse.
Alright. Kill Niven.
Unless you've got a removal spell.
Even block, man.
What's coming at me?
You're
Everything?
taking
How much? 14
across 7 bodies.
Concede in response. So he doesn't draw cards.
Yep. I'm done.
Alright.
Concede in response. So he
I
doesn't
will-
draw cards.
Pay 1, draw 1 card.
Cool.
Oh, man, that was. No.
Are you passing the turn after that? You have to, I guess. Discard everything.
Oh yeah, I'm silenced.
Yep.
That's why I attacked.
Maximum spite.
This is gone. Correct.
Yep.
So, do we discard this now?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Oh.
And you're passing the turn after that?
Yes.
I'll untap a land.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of other things.
Jessica, how can you win now?
I don't
Yep.
think I can. I can make your lives hell, potentially. But not if I keep drawing like that, though.
Do you have a stroke of genius? No, not anymore, right? I mean, it's on the edge
It's
side.
it's exiled, yeah.
Do you have Blue Sun Synod in your deck?
Nope.
For real?
I'll pass the turn.
Damn, man. Torpor is in the battlefield still. Yeah, I'm going to, before my turn begins, I'm going to Fauna Shaman.
Alright.
Getting rid of Woodland Bellower.
Bye-bye.
So what did you get?
I got Eternal Witness that does nothing.
Eternal Witness that does nothing. Very nice.
Well, it gets me Devotion.
Carlos, on your upkeep,
Yeah, upkeep.
I'll silence you and float some amount of mana, or silence untap trigger on the stack.
And the
Yeah.
Pictus.
Well.
Also, Caustic Caterpillar.
This doesn't
I like
achieve a
that.
whole lot, but I will Hercules recall you.
Oh no, well, that hurts. That really hurts, Jesse.
Not quite, I mean... He still has like the Monopole and everything else.
Muddle? Untap trigger on the stack?
Why, but do you have mana open for that?
What, you want me to look?
I passed priority.
No, wait. No, but my Orchid silence, and how many stuff did you have tapped?
He's got 2 untapped triggers now.
I had everything except everything I swung with untap.
Yeah, he untapped a
After
lot
I
of
saw
stuff
Oh yeah, you had this on tap too.
because he had his Paradox Engine trigger last turn.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm floating like 2 and a green.
Wasn't paying attention.
But Muddle, untap trigger resolves. Muddle resolves?
Yep, Muddle
Yeah,
resolves.
and your creatures.
All right. Silence untap trigger resolves.
Then you want to parlay 2 times?
Please. Now that the silence is resolved, might as well.
Silence hasn't resolved yet.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
All right, so get 1 Sylvala trigger, I guess.
No. Yep. Silence is resolved, and I have. We'll just assume I have like some moderate amount of mana floating, but I'm not going to use it.
Let's see. Well, I suppose.
Excuse me?
Sorry, Carlos. Could you enunciate that a bit
He
more?
can't. He's silenced.
Yeah.
I also can't say anything.
Niven's allowed to talk though.
Outside interference.
Oh, I think
Yes,
that's
it is.
inside interference.
Oh my god, yes. I didn't like the timing of that delay for real.
I didn't like a lot of things you did this game.
You didn't like most things I did this game.
Me neither. I regret coming here today to film.
I guess you're passing the turn then.
Well, I could always not pass.
Attack him!
No. He has all his blockers. I could always not pass, and that way.
Never pass priority?
No, this is next level. I just don't pass my turn. Don't get my turn. And Alan has no chance to win because his turn never.
Because his turn never
survives.
comes, you're right.
My turn is never. Your turn is now.
Slow play warning.
Slow play warning number 1.
Oh
Slow
my
play
God.
warning number 2.
We're gonna do jack shit.
Alright, Adam, take it away.
Yeah, dude,
Take
you
it
stop.
home.
On your end step, I'm going to make a horrible mistake and I'm going to parlay.
Eldritch Evolution.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So you're into life.
Yep. My turn. Oh, I only untap 1.
You can also Jace Archivist for now if you want.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll cast an Aetherflux Reservoir.
Okay, well.
Well, yep.
Untap trigger. I'll float it. Could I have some dice?
Win
please?
condition.
This is just my
disfound.
this is just my deck, but with 2 extra colors.
Yep. So, blue and black. Untap trigger.
You should definitely use Windfall.
No. Could I have a spin down to count storm?
Pin down.
Here we go. Alright, storm count is 1.
Storm count 1, boys.
Do you want me to fit the storm count? I can always flash in my only 2 creatures in my deck.
So we'll
With
get
your flash.
Just hand me all the
Yeah.
dice at this point.
It's true, actually. You could Fauna Shaman to go get
Oh,
Script Ranger,
Scrib Ranger.
flash it, and then I think I can also
So
flash
I'll
Greek
flow
Great
Guardian.
Oak Guardian, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll float 3 colorless.
But that doesn't count Storm. That counts as spells he casts.
A blue.
I mean,
And
for
green.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
But storm in general?
A blue and a green. I will pay a green and a colorless, and I will cast Priest of Titania.
Trigger.
Trigger.
Storm count.
Trigger. Yeah. So I'll gain 2 life. Up to 28. I'll untap.
No parlay.
I'll untap, floating another blue and another black.
See, he can't really whiff because he can just keep parlaying.
Well, also I have this.
Yeah, Thrasios is also pretty good whiff protection. Especially when you get Senses Divining top out.
Yep. Cast Thrasios, floating another blue, another green, and 3 colorless.
And your storm count is 3.
And my storm count is 3. I will gain 3 life.
Yeah. This is so horrible.
I'll cast Fabricate. We'll get an Isochron with Unsubstantiate imprinted on it. And then we're going to go nuts. And Jesse's going to use those islands to scoop up all of his things.
Well, I think there was a game.
So why don't you explain how that works? Because Unsubstantiate technically only bounces creatures, right? But then you just recast the creature, Paradox Engine trigger,
Yeah.
so on and so forth. So, in case anyone at home was wondering, that's
really, all I have to do is I have to cast this Llanowar Elves that's in my hand. Unsubstantiate, return everything.
Yeah.
Well, return this.
return it as a spell. You
As
can
a
also do
spell.
it as a resolved creature.
But
So, yeah.
as a spell, there's less room for interaction there even. But at this point, if you had interaction, I would be losing. That's all my cards for this. But since it casts a spell, Paradox untaps everything, giving me infinite mana. Since I already have Aetherflux in play, I'll just use this method to
Infinite times, well, unbounded times, and then gain unbounded life, and pew pew.
Oh.
First you kill his board,
Well,
obviously.
Eh.
you just you just kill his
Well,
board.
well, interestingly enough, I can cast Unsubstantiate targeting something, then with the untap trigger, cast an Unsubstantiate targeting the first copy of Unsubstantiate,
Oh, yeah.
and
that's
then
fair.
just cascade them all up.
So that actually
Man,
works
what-
just
what
by
the hell?
itself.
Yep. Well, assuming I have a creature.
You
in
need to
play,
have
which
one. You need one target.
I need one target, which is
Yeah.
Thrasios, but yep, that
that
works.
Damn, man.
Since I just so happen to have everything in play, infinite mana and a win.
All right. Well, I guess we'll discuss this game in the post game.
And you told me I was throwing.
All right. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. See you in the post game.
So, welcome to the post game, and that was a really, really interesting game. There were points at which I thought Jesse was going to win. At the end, it got like really precarious. Carlos looked like he was about to go off, and at various times we weren't sure if Niven could win. But somehow, in the end, I pulled through, and I'm surprised.
Yep. But what are you saying? I didn't go to activate Yisan during the whole game.
It was 3 mana, and it's just like there.
It's true. No, he had like 1 million mana, and he never cast his general.
Yeah, and Yisan wouldn't have done anything with Graph Diggers out anyway.
Yeah, maybe discarding him was a mistake. I should have maybe played. The thing
Well-
is that the thing I had a Bane of Progress in my hand. I really didn't want to discard that. I was hoping to get to my turn and then cast
Carlos,
that.
I appreciate you discarding Yisan because that gave me the zombie that let me kill Niven. So
Yeah, well, either way, I need to discard a creature, one way or the other. Just that now I'm not sure if I should have discarded Yisan instead of Bane of Progress, because when Jesse delayed the Caustic Caterpillar, the Bane of Progress wasn't coming like for like 3 turns. I should have just like discard that thing and not hold onto that. But really, I really wanted to destroy the Torpor Orb and then Bane of Progress, destroy all the enchantments and artifacts, and yeah, get wrecked, Jesse.
So that was correct then.
But still, like wasting a delay on a measly inset, it's like I don't know. It doesn't seem right to me. You could always like counter the Bane of Progress.
Yeah, but who knows what else you're gonna hit, right? Like,
The Torpor Orb. I was looking for the Torpor Orb.
I would much rather have that Torpor Orb around, like, because it effectively shuts down your whole deck. Like, you're not gonna be able to win through that.
mean, not quite, Jesse. That only stopped me for like getting my creatures big with Greycore Guardian and untapping them. But other than
Yeah,
that,
it shuts off your combos for the most part, other than your Umbral Mantle combos.
well, yeah, I think you're
he's right.
right.
He is right.
I don't play the deck that often, you know.
So Niven, did you have the food chain in hand the entire time?
No, I didn't actually.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't.
Why would you scare us like that?
I think you scared yourselves.
I mean, you didn't pick the ad nauseam. And well,
What I need to know though is, did you have the counter spell? Did one of you have a counter spell in hand when I passed not casting Teferi? While I had the Chain Veil out?
No.
Neither
No.
of you did. Okay, so I should have won.
That's what I say. Just like go for it, but no, we have to play safe.
Well-
I did like your Rift Sweeper play.
I had a muddle in hand, and that was it.
Right.
I don't know, Jesse. A lot of times I see people with blue often, and I'm like, we're going to jam either way. And sometimes like, yeah, that works.
Sometimes it works, yeah. In fact, actually, I did that the first time, which was I jammed the first time, and it didn't work. So at that point, I definitely, I guess, started playing a little too conservatively because I didn't want Teferi to start costing 10 mana.
But you had like 30 mana.
By the end of the game, yes. So ultimately, based on what my hand was at the time that I first cast the Chain Veil and Teferi, that was really me asking the question. But again, based on what my hand was at the time, I really should have just taken the game more slowly. I had Whir of Invention, I had Reshape, so I could have just gotten like a Winter Orb down and really just kind of like made your lives even more miserable, and then just made the Teferi play when it was really, really safe. So yeah, actually, that's how my regret for that game
Was playing Curse Totem.
No, that I kept that opening hand because I had Grafdigger's Cage and Curse Totem.
Yeah.
So
talking about-
you were making fun of me for blowing up the Cursed Totem because obviously it puts Carlos so far ahead. But I really needed it so I could get my dorks running because like
True,
this deck you lose out on a lot of your rocks, so you have to rely more on your dorks.
your build is it's much more dork heavy.
I had to blow up the Cursed Totem to allow that. I figured I might as well give Carlos like some amount of agency.
Right.
At least he can do something rather than sitting there and not affecting the board.
Man, that's Sword to Plowshares. I really hope it to blow like everything up like in the next couple of turns.
No, I was holding on to that. I'm like since my opening hand.
Damn.
Oh, your swords, yeah. When you sword
Yeah.
says, what was that creature called again?
Nullmate Shepherd.
Wow.
I just don't tap. It's an elf also.
Yep.
No, so I wasn't making fun of you. I was just like kind of like I found it obviously a little questionable just because it did let Carlos start being able to do stuff. Which your Selvala could have been horrible for you. Like,
Why?
Imagine you put more permission into my hand.
It didn't happen, so I'm
It didn't
fine.
happen, right? I mean, I guess that's kind of Carlos's logic with why he plays Selvala in general.
Yeah.
Because no one ever gets it, because
that
always
doesn't
lucky, never
happen.
punised.
Yes, for sure.
No, please understand. I won the die roll, therefore I must win the game.
That's true. Yeah, that's fair, actually. I hadn't thought of that.
What kind of logic is that, man? What the hell?
Yeah, no, that was a great game. Very, very fun.
Man.
No, like
interactive.
the interaction was nice. Like me trying to slam the Whispering Madness with the waste not in play and getting stopped twice was.
Yeah, I think if I was going to go back and work on this deck a little bit more, I would absolutely want to put Time Spiral in here. Which reminds me, actually, the reason why you won is because your deck is $50 more than the rest of ours.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
But yeah, but yes, it's $50 more, but that gets me like
Better lands.
that gets me like 3.
Yeah, so that's
3
fair.
shock.
It's hard to do 4 colors on a budget, like no doubt about that. And I think you did a reasonably good job.
Question, Jesse, are you running a Mana Crypt?
I managed to fit it in while being under budget.
Wow. What a mensch.
Because he plays 27 islands.
Yeah, because I'm playing 27,
Yeah, like-
26
Like
islands.
for the if I had a monocolored mana base, I could just
For sure.
Once
I
again,
could run better rocks
why are your only regrow effects tied to lands?
because there are no good regrowth
I
effects.
have expedition maps, so I have a way to find them.
But man, like you see, I mean, you have to play the Academy Ruins or the Buried Ruin. You have to spend 2 mana on each your land drop, and also one of them put the Chain Veil to the top.
Yeah, which is fine.
Reconstruction is just a 5 mana Chain Veil, and the other guy is just like he put it directly on the battlefield from the graveyard.
But it's also kind of like it can be dead a lot of the time.
Well, you have like stacks pieces. You got your
People will blow up your stacks pieces over the course of a regular game.
I mean, that can happen, but like I'm not inclined to want to use my Buried Rune or like I guess reconstruction is okay, but it still feels like a lot of the time it's going to be dead.
Man, that even open intuition piles. Last time when we were playing on the store, a guy playing Teferi had a hard time assembling an intuition pile because he didn't have enough regrow effects. And I was like, well, man, you run this or that? And like, oh, no, I don't. Oh, well.
But I can do that with my lands. And
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you lose the land drop and it's more expensive. Okay, it doesn't take a card slot, but still.
But this deck makes so much mana. Like, it's absurd. You saw it.
Well, then that has to make a lot of mana, but sometimes a lot of mana is not enough, Jesse. We saw that.
I'd rather have the early game consistency of being able to make a land drop and have that until later in the game
The thing
without worrying about it being
The thing is,
dead.
like, I wouldn't take out the Bullet Ring or the Academy Rings, but I would run extra regrow effects in addition to those two lands.
Well, I mean, maybe if I'm dealing with like a lot of mono green like Yisan, which is like running a ton of removal for artifacts, but
Yeah, well, just
otherwise-
Did he remove a single artifact that game?
yeah, I
He had-
removed the Chamber. I remove
had a Caustic Caterpillar,
had a Costa Caterpillar, had Bane of Progress in my
his
hand
hand.
waiting, had Null Mage Shepherd.
Seeds of Innocence.
Seeds of Innocence in the deck, but I also need to reclaim.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, your Estasis,
My stasis.
Stasis, yeah.
So yeah, like so much removal. Yeah, absolutely. So in this context, I would probably consider running an extra recursion
I
spell.
know. I personally think that the Archivian Restoration and Reconstruction are good cards that can fit in a mono blue deck.
But Time Spiral is even better because with High Tide synergy, it can make mana.
Then just run
Do you
diminishing
run
returns.
High
I
Tide?
don't know.
I have High Tide.
High Tide is actually quite good in Teferi.
Just a super ritual, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, does anyone else have any other thoughts? I thought that was a
Oh.
great game.
Yeah, no,
Well-
like I think this proves that like even on a budget, 4-color Storm is 4-color Scepter combo is still quite good.
Well, all these
Get that out
decks
of my
felt good.
face.
All these decks felt great, and like I would not feel terrible bringing them against fully powered decks. I would,
They
I
play
would,
better when everybody's on the same level. I mean,
yeah, but
well, we could
especially
always
Teferi felt like, okay, you know, like
No, Teferi felt real.
it felt real. Yisan to me felt pretty real.
I don't know, man. I should have
Like-
played just Salvala again because even with budget, I can still win on turn 3 just as easily.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is like you're not gonna get your 25% win rate necessarily with like these $500 budget decks, but maybe you'll win 10 to 15% of the time, which is not terrible considering you've spent probably an eighth of what everyone else has spent.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, look, at the end of the day, there's definitely certain cards that are stronger than others, like fairly objectively, and a lot of the time those cards tend to be much more expensive, but they do make your deck better. If you can't proxy cards or, you know, make playtest cards as it were, and use those in your play group, building one of these budget decks is like a pretty reasonable, I think, like viable idea.
Yeah.
And like you get the cEDH feel as well as like some lack of consistency. So if you like more of a high-powered or mid-powered game, this is also like a pretty fun quote-unquote format that, you know, you can consider trying at home.
Yeah, I guess, man. I'm the decks that I'm going to build for like more lower power, like to play with other decks that are like casual or just like on the middle. It's going to be like, I don't know, like $100 Asami, $100 Gitrok and Yisan, stuff like that. But still with with all the good cards that are not expensive.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just like power down deck. I think that can still win like a lot against these other kind of decks.
Mm-hmm. Well, if nobody else has any other thoughts, I guess we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed Budget Battles, please let us know because we can absolutely start doing some more of this series. It's kind of experimental, so we absolutely need your feedback to know whether or not we should keep doing it. So please leave a comment below. Let us know if you'd like it and if you'd like to see more. We could even try to do cheaper decks. We could even do slightly higher budget decks. Basically,
We can do $20 decks too.
like
I don't know about that.
500 is like middle of the road for most
decks. Yeah.
Well,
decks. As
okay, so
like-
let's before we get too much potential criticism. $500 is not cheap for everybody. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
No, but we're talking on the context of like four color $4,000 storm.
Right.
So
yeah, like
compared to those,
like for the most part, even if you're playing like $4,000 Storm deck. Like, you don't need your Time Twister. You don't need all of your original duels. They add consistency. They add more power to the deck. I feel that most cEDH decks can be somewhat complete by around the $1,000 mark. Of course, this isn't cheap, but having cEDH being known as like this $4,000 format isn't exactly correct either.
Oh yeah, you can also make like $100 Yisan and buy a Cradle.
Yeah.
And just be at $500. So
Yeah.
pretty much right there. Yeah, but no, it was a fun experiment, and I would be happy to do more. And I'm sure you guys seemed like you had a great time too. I feel like you'd also be happy to do more.
Well, Jesse, that's debatable,
Yeah.
Carlos is never happy.
Yeah, also that.
But anyways, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please leave a like, and like I said, a comment to let us know if you want to see more budget battles. This is Team Turn 3 signing off.